He said it in front of everyone under the golden chandeliers with cameras, recording with smiles frozen midair. My ex is a part of my life. Either you accept that or we call off the engagement. The room fell silent. His mother's hand stopped mid-clap. My mother looked at me as if she already knew what I should say. His ex stood off to the side, dressed too elegantly for a guest, eyes waiting for my reaction. I didn't blink. I just breathed. Steady. All right, I said a simple word, a soft one. But it was the moment everything changed. They thought I agreed. No, I began. We met 3 years ago in a bookstore cafe. He was the type of man who spoke softly and listened deeply, or so I thought. He bought me tea instead of coffee because he remembered I told him. Caffeine made my hands shake. I thought that meant he cared. He didn't. He observed. There's a difference. He studied how to be the man I wanted, not how to be a good one. His ex. She was a ghost then, a name on an old message thread, a memory, or so I believed. When we fell in love, he told me he had healed, and I, in my innocence, believed. Healing meant letting go. But healing has stages, and denial looks a lot like romance when you're blind. The signs were small at first. A notification he hid with a swipe. Her name too casually. Dropped into stories. The way he said, "We just understand each other in ways others don't." I asked once gently, "Is she still part of your life?" He smiled, in a way that felt like a warning. "She's just a friend." I learned to stop taking smiles at face value. Then I saw it, the message she sent him late one night. Tell her not to get too comfortable. Some places were mine first. He didn't delete it. He left it there like a flag. That was when my love stopped. Not suddenly, quietly, like a candle burning. Down to the wick. A soft surrender to truth. But I didn't confront him. People who want revenge don't shout. They study. They prepare. They wait. Started collecting details the way a surgeon prepares for operation. His business accounts were linked to mine because we were planning the wedding. Access was already given. Trust offered is a key. I reviewed every contract, every investment, every liability. His father adored me. His mother trusted my judgment. His sister called me her friend. I didn't push any closer. Didn't change a thing. I stayed exactly where I was supposed to be, a future daughter-in-law, perfect, soft, obedient, deceptively harmless. Meanwhile, I reached out to her, his ex, quietly, without emotion. I asked her one question. Does he know how to choose? Or does he just collect? She laughed, and that laugh told me everything. He didn't love either of us. He just liked being the center. So I decided to remove him from the center entirely. The engagement ceremony was the final stage. I waited for his ego to bloom fully in that public space. I knew he would do something grand, something dramatic, something stupid. He did. My ex is a part of my life, he announced, voice confident. Either you accept that or we call off the engagement. As if love was his to ration, as if dignity was mine to surrender. Everyone waited for a scene. I gave them silence. All right, I said. His smile returned, triumphant. He didn't notice the way my hands were steady. He didn't notice the lawyer standing near the floral arch holding a folder with his business transfer documents he signed last week, believing they were vendor contracts I was helping him with. He didn't notice the way his father's assistant glanced at me for my signal, knowing exactly what was about to happen. I walked to his father first, spoke quietly so only he heard. Check the accounts. He pulled out his phone. The color drained from his face because his company was now in my control, legally clean, irrevocable, completed. His father looked at his son with the kind of disappointment that scars. "What have you done?" he whispered. My fiancé, no, that man, looked confused at first, then terrified. I turned to him. "You said she would always be in your life. I never said you would remain in mine." Gasps, silence, the world shifting. Placed the engagement ring into his palm. "Return this to her," I said. "You'll need comfort." Then I walked away. No tears, no dramatic goodbye. Just the sound of my heels echoing against marble. The sound of a woman who refuses to be shared. People ask if I regret it. I don't. I didn't lose him. I freed myself. And I didn't take revenge. Delivered consequence.